Hey guys, welcome back to the CCGS wildcard, and well, we're right in the middle of looking at some of the stats here on Legend and Hecka. Got a little distracted there by the pretty graphics. So look at that. We got Lock, Poison, and Zap being the more popular cards for Legend. I think that is not too surprising at this point.
Because they are support
everyone, everyone and their grandmother runs Poison, and it's almost been a staple card now, especially when there is the threat of Swarms, Graveyard. Poison is just this shield that you require when playing against tech like that. And
they are always used like either Zap or Lock, you know, but they get used a lot in almost every single deck.
Yeah, Poison is, I don't know, I'm just going to pull a number out of my hat here and say 90% usage rate.
That's a big call, but pretty close.
It's pretty close. I mean, I see Poison every game. Okay, maybe it's not on both sides, but it will very likely be on at least one side. And I mean, it's pretty crazy. You know, when I first saw the Poison spell, I was like, it's not that good, man. Why would you ever take DOT damage over instant like Fireball? And then I realized, and you know, the thing is that that was during my noob days, and that was during when Poison slowed.
Yeah, that was really
and I still
OP.
thought it was bad. You know, I was like,
that was so OP. So the developers actually tweaked it quite a fair bit, and then there's been a couple of variations since then. But I think it's at a pretty good place, I would say. But Graveyard players will beg to differ because it completely shuts down.
I think the only way to play Graveyard now is to freeze.
Yeah, true.
No,
but
you know, actually, the funny thing is, thanks to the game, actually, they actually asked me to play Graveyard and Freeze in the same deck as a quest.
Interesting.
So I was like, okay, I want those crowns, and as a result, I'm going to do that. And I actually found a deck that's pretty fun. But now let's stop talking about my ladder adventures and let's talk about the bans. We have a 3 Musketeer ban as well as a Golem ban here from Legend.
So both players respecting each other's strength. 3 Musketeers is Legend's strongest card, and then Golem is one of Hecka's favorite card as well, other than the Lava Hound. So maybe trying to bait out his Lava Hound decks. But we shall see. We shall see. It's a very good rematch here that we shall watch very soon. Detective Hecka seems like he seems to be dealing really well with the coal there. And Legend, he is not at a very good run currently, I would say. He didn't end the regular season well as much.
Hey, but look at Yao Yao. He ended 5th place. He just took down Siaka.
But his final week 4 was really strong. Yao Yao performed really well.
I mean, he got pretty lucky as well. The 2 guys ahead. You know, it's like in a race. You know, like, I don't have any chance to win, but I'm just gonna run anyway. And then 2 guys in front of you trip and fell. You know, that's exactly what happened for Yao Yao.
And the 2 guys was Poseidon and TMD Aaron. I mean Nova Aaron. So unfortunately, we won't be able to see Nova Aaron today because he's sitting on the 6th place, and 6th place don't get the chance to play in this wildcard tournament. So in case you're wondering why Yao Yao is in this wildcard tournament, because he's finished 5th, and then because Tali have already qualified for the 1st place in the finals in 2 weeks ago. And but we'll talk about that later on. We do have the match going on right now. Detective Hecka on the blue side and a Legend on the red side. This is the winners bracket. It's a double elimination bracket. So the losers of this match will go down to meet TMD Siaka, and that was what Detective Hecka wanted. He wanted to face Siaka.
We got ourselves quite a bit of hog action going on here, and Legend deploying that gunpowder. Gonna have that cannon card, but you didn't ban that tornado, and hey, it comes, it rears its ugly head now, and pulls the hog over to the King Tower, and that cannon card gets stopped in its tracks though, so that will not be as favorable for him. But you know, we talked about that King Tower pull, but in the end, he still took damage. Like 700 points of damage, which is pretty heavy for an initial hog attack.
This actually might be a mirror matchup because look at that cannon card as well. So that could be
Hog Cannon,
Mega Knight and Inferno Dragon in this in their deck. So
Hog Cannon though, that's something new. Okay, Tornado.
Is what Tali used in the finals against Siaka. So it's been very popular since. And you could see why, because it's very versatile with the hot counter, the tornado, and then you have the cannon card, which deals a lot of DPS against big units, and then you have the balloon stopper there with the mega minion, and then slow unit with the ice wizard. So it's a pretty well-rounded deck, and it's
Hecka's not using
the
ice wizard yet, so. He
so
hasn't shown his Ice Wizard, he hasn't shown
there
his
we go.
Tornado. Okay, so it might be an exact mirror, like you said. Hawk Rider finally revealed here on Legend's side instead. Is there a Tornado? Yes, there is. It's almost a perfect mirror here. And what is lacking? His Poison is not showing just yet, but that Tornado very well placed there, not even taking any damage on that tower. So right now, Hecka is winning the attrition war, and Legend is not feeling too hot about this one. And the Mega Minion comes in, and it looks like the cycle is favoring
Hecka is having some trouble.
Having some problems again, and he's not going to be happy about this. He is actually ahead in this particular game, and he is.
And it seems like he have to continue to play. The referee is talking to him and looking at the situation.
It might be that Wi-Fi thing. I think it might be the red Wi-Fi signal.
We shall see. Seems like
it does look like it will be a remake here. Unfortunate, because he was very far ahead in this one, and because it's a perfect mirror, it goes down to attrition.
And as
whoever
well as the cycle,
whoever cycles better wins. And all he had to do was cycle Hog, cycle Poison a few more times, and he would win based on the numbers alone, assuming no mistakes were made. So that was definitely something he did not want to have to face, and you can see he's visibly mad here. But then again, it's like karma, right? He did get a few lucky DCs as well on his side during the regular season, so it's coming back to bite him in the wild card. And sometimes you win some, you lose some. Karma works this way, and you can see he's so mad. It's like, damn it, that's a free 1-0. I knew that was mine. And anyone that knows their game will know that he was ahead there. We can see his Hawk Rider did 700 damage on the first wave, and that is so huge, especially in a complete mirror matchup. It is just such a big deal. But looks like we are gonna just hop out for a break, and then while they resolve these issues, we will
jump back into the game again.
When they solve them, we'll jump back into the game. So guys, you're watching the CCGS wildcards. Winner of this wildcard will go to London to represent Southeast Asia in the finals alongside Tali. So we'll see you guys in a bit. Hopefully not too long. And sit tight, and we'll be right back. Hey guys, welcome back. It was a long break. I almost took a nap here. It was such a long break. They finally sorted out their problems, I think. There were some net problems, and they sorted it out. So hopefully Hecka does get back into it. It's almost like it just reset the whole thing. The whole spirit of the game one is just lost. You have that ramp up whenever you play games, and it just.
But good thing is, we get to watch more Clash Royale stuff.
Yeah, more Clash Royale. We watched kind of a half game earlier on, and then the Hecka actually DC'd out, which is kind of a shame. We talked about how he was in a huge lead, but now he'll have to replay it. And in case you haven't in case you didn't know or don't remember, it's Three Musketeers as well as Golem being banned out. We have game number 1 on screen right now, so let's hop right into the match there. Detective Hecka on the blue side and Legend on the red side. And already opening up with some pretty aggressive play here, and Legend.
Looks like a different deck already, no longer the mirror matchup. So I guess both players agreed to change their decks.
Because if you have a mirror matchup, a complete mirror, it is very dangerous because it really relies on your cycle. If you start with the worst of the 4 cards at the beginning, you just lose.
Yeah. So it looks like both of them are playing minor poison, perhaps. Legend might be playing with a tank. I'm not too sure. Oh, it's a balloon.
This is a mid-range balloon, right?
Mid-range balloon. That is right. And balloon might be able to actually reach the tower. There we go. Gonna take one shot. When it connects, it feels good.
Not sure about letting that one in, but as a result, he will actually be able to save that zap. If he does have zap, actually. Does he have zap? It's a good time to use it now. Yep, he does. And the giant connects. And I think in retrospect, not using that zap there for that balloon was definitely worth it, as he does get some giant punches onto the tower and effectively equalize in this sense. So Hecka and Legend are now on equal footing. They have got slightly different variants of the decks. We got some Golem, and I believe that last card on Hecka should be Poison. Minor Poison, Giant. Not
Giant,
Gold.
Giant.
Minor Poison Giant is a pretty popular deck.
Usually will pair with Night Witch, but in this case there isn't any Night Witch, I suppose. At least, I would expect a poison for Detective Hecka, and then as
maybe
for,
a lightning.
yeah.
Is there any space to fit a lightning? I don't think so.
Don't think so.
Feels a little bit too greedy.
So that's the poison. So he opted for minions instead of the Night Witch.
Ooh,
Mega Knight comes in. This could be very bad because Detective Hecka doesn't have any tank killer per se.
Yeah.
Only the Mega Minion can really deal.
These goblins are gonna get
DPS. Oh my!
Completely wrecked. Oh, that's gonna leave a mark. And
but the balloon won't be able to reach the tower. The miner though will be able to chip, I think, at least 300 damage onto the tower.
plus those bats.
Oh, the bats
they get
as well.
two bites in as well. And now giant counter attack coming in. The Inferno Dragon once again deployed into the fray. The Ice Spirit gonna buy a little bit of time. Good zap.
Good time.
One giant hit would do the job.
Wow.
Here. I think so.
I think Hecka might. Oh wait, 67 HP left.
67 HP left. It's just
it's
one
a huge
away.
push by Legend as well. 10 seconds left.
Might have a
Legend
tie.
takes the tower.
Might have a tie. There's still poison opening. There's a miner. Does he counter it? Yes, he
blocks it.
Is there going to be a zap? No poison. Zap. He gives up. He gives up. Hecka just gives up right away. And you can see here how he gets really affected by his emotions. And
when things not going right for him, he gets affected by his emotion, and then his gameplay does show how he is feeling about it. And then I'm a little curious, why did he use the poison instead of going in with the miner? Poison would have probably enough time to take down the tower, but he decided to take the risk and went in with the miner. Miner definitely is very hard to predict, but Legend predicted that very, very well. So
I think if you're quick enough and there's no drag glitch, you will be able to block the miner 100%. You just need to wait. You hover your unit over the thing, and then you just put it because the miner still has a spawn time. He has that kind of cooldown, summoning sickness, so you can say, and you always can put a unit there to block him in time, no matter how much mind games you play with the miner.
Still a very hard skill to.
I think miner
won't be able to do that.
Yeah, miner was just a risky play there, and I think poison and miner were in cycle together. So spending that 3 elixir on miner means he didn't have that for poison. So in the end, he does drop the game number 1 there. A huge waste. I think taking into overtime could have had a completely different result. And again, you see how Hecka has this real he let this emotion get to him. You can see that he really felt extremely salty about that loss. And these kind of things can tilt you in an upcoming match. And we'll see if it affects him in game number 2. He's now 1 game down Legend, 1 more match from granting Detective Hecka's wish of playing against Hecka. So we'll see if that's going to be the case here.
Looks like lock bait here by Legend. A little too early to call, but Hecka is playing cannon card as well. Yes, he is a game down, but a leg up.
Alright, fires a shot here at the princess, but the cannon cart gets shut down, wheels broken off.
Looks like the deck that he played earlier with the Hot Rider.
Minor control.
So
zap bait, is it zap bait maybe?
Maybe.
Here comes a corner Hawk Rider. So he's really starting to power up this hog and trying to get something.
Oh, Legend is sitting at max elixir here for about 2 seconds there, but he's waiting for that Hot Rider to reach close enough to use that tornado. So good tornado there, waking up the King's Tower, and Lock to deal with the princess. So Hecka, if he can get a few hit in with the Hot Rider, should have this pretty comfortably. But he decided. Okay, here's the thing. He doesn't have any small unit to deal with the miner. You see that this deck only have singular unit, which is the Ice Golem, the Ice Wizard. So miner almost always able to get value off the tower. So Legend just need to proactively keep sending in the miner, and then I don't think he have the.
Nice hog. I think he was saving the log for this. Yeah, he was saving the log for the Goblin Gang. Is it going to be enough though?
Hot Rider gonna get 1 shot.
Yeah, gets 1 shot in. He was saving the log. He didn't use the log for the princess. He used the Mega Minion, took some damage on the tower, but in the end manages to get some work done. Interesting minor placement.
Yeah, because he thought Detective Hecka will be able to predict his placement there, because with the King Tower activated, your placement is only restricted to the left-hand side corner for the left side tower. So he went for the right side tower to prevent the Ice Wizard from catching it. but the poison is out, so I think Legend will try to continue this minor poison cycle.
He's winning the attrition game right now. He's just throwing out the miner non-stop, and again the miner not caught there. The tornado, I'm not sure about that one.
Yeah, I think Legend might be in trouble. Oh nope,
no, Legend is perfectly fine. He had the King Tower on his side. Hecka is, I mean, that tornado was a huge waste in my opinion. He's not using elixir well, and he is just going to go down to this miner spam eventually. So he's already down to 700. It doesn't look like he has any chances of getting close to this.
This is really tough.
He tried the hog again, but with tornado always at his back and call, Legend should be feeling pretty comfortable. Oh, gets a hit in, but
Knight deals with the hog very well there.
And to do very little. Tornado makes hog completely useless. And he's going all in. All right. Detective Hecka deploys the cannon cart, locks onto the tower. It could do some serious damage. It does do serious damage actually.
But
it's down to 900. We'll see if he can get in. He'll just have to block the next miner incoming. But again, that tornado, now the poison being deployed. There has to predict this next miner if the Ice Wizard. Does he get it? Yes, he does.
Yes,
blocks it out, and that is finally something going right for Detective Hecka. His Mega Minion gets a hit on as well. This could be close. 500 health. 2 cycles of poison will do the job, but I think Legend is ahead on that department. Gonna have to really pressure hard here. Does he have a log though? He has a poison. He needs a Hog Rider hit. But Legend needs a poison and log cycle, so it does look like he will be taking it 2-0. Hecka gets his wish granted. It's a Siaka rematch for you, my friend. A Siaka rematch. 2-0 Legend. Wow, really cleaning this one up fast after that initial DC. So Hecka gonna be extra mad that he lost that first game as well to a DC. No, not lose, but had to reset that first game.
He had the lead, and then unfortunately, he had some issue with his device, and then Legend managed to beat him, avenge his loss in the final. So Legend will face a Nova Yao Yao in the winners bracket. Is considered final?
Yeah, the winner's final. Winner goes to the grand finals, and loser will play the winner of Siaka and Detective Hecka. But yeah, great game here from Legend. I think there's crisp execution. Detective Hecka, I want to say nerves got to him. Again, you know, he's always been that emotional player. Game number 1, you could see him visibly just dropping his phone. Like, well, to hell with that, you know. And these kind of attitudes can really affect your momentum in game number 2. And you saw that, you know, using a low tempo, a low value tornado on the miner that didn't really need to be used, and a few other mistakes as well. So overall, just not playing to his best, and Legend takes it 2-0. Well done to him. And Hecka will have to really keep up his wits if he wants to deal with Siaka, because Siaka, yes, he's not doing that well, but he has a better track record than Hecka. I mean, Hecka has not been doing that hot in the past few weeks. All right, we'll be hopping into a break, and we'll be right back with your next series. Do stay with us. You're watching the CCGS wildcard. Winner goes to join Tali as a representative of Southeast Asia. I'm Lysander, this is Cheeson. We'll see you guys in a bit.